Hi friends, hello. Welcome in everybody. I feel like we are not doing words of friends today, or words with friends, of words on stream today, which is totally fine, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. But thank you for participating, Autumn. Hope everybody's having a great day. Happy Sunday. Fairly last night stream because I just could not plan my life this weekend for some reason. I was like, am I gonna be in the mood to stream? I don't know. We'll see. But Autumn and Swizzle, thank you so much for redeeming your Patches points today. I hope you're all having a great weekend. I am not looking forward to this week because I just don't want to work. But I think today should be a good little stream. I think we're gonna decorate a little. I think a few people wanted to join in a little bit, so we might do some dream address visiting in a little bit. I really want to, I've been saying for a while that we are going to visit some like really epic dream addresses soon, so we might do that today. For like a little break. But I want to keep working on the island. Patches is here. She's currently laying on top of my PC, sniffing my monitor at the moment. Can't tell if she's getting down, but I don't think she is. Hi, Nova. I think she's staying where she is, but I should probably at some point make sure there's no like cat hair inside my PC. But I feel like there's a good guard. There's a couple layers for the air to flow through. Oh, she's getting down. Hi. Hi. Do you want to come say hi? Do you want to come say hi? Or you just want to get down? I can't tell. No, you seem like you want to come say hi. Come here. I saw, I've paid attention to a lot of the showcases this weekend, but not the Xbox one, just because I don't have an Xbox. I never have. It's the we've had a PlayStation 3, and then my brother I think has the 5. But I grew up with the 3, but then mostly Nintendo. But we never had Xbox, so I knew that it was today, and then I like went and checked Twitter and to see what had been announced, and I saw that there was a Spyro. When was the last Spyro game? That's exciting though. Hi. You're being very soft. Whoa. Okay. No, you can't lay on my hand, unfortunately. I do need my hand. Whoa, the double. Okay, I just got double raid alerts. Whoa, that noise threw me off. Oh my goodness. Hello. Thank you so much. I realized I might have multiple things. Thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, I just got really thrown off. Welcome in, raiders. Hi, Bryce. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Was the remake trilogy? Was the last Spyro? Amazing. Bryce, what were you playing? Did you hear us talking about Spyro? You were streaming Spyro the Dragon? I know, Castrate, are the little characters really cute? Hello, I hope you had a good stream. I don't know why the alerts just went off twice in my ears. Yeah, that one. It was real weird. Let me turn that off. I think it only went off once. We'll see. I messed with the alerts and stuff lately, so that could be part of the issue. Dude, yes, new Spyro. But that's literally what Nova was just saying. I never grew up with Spyro. I feel like I played like demos of it as a kid. Like if they gave, for some reason I have a vague like remembering of playing like a demo of Spyro as like a promo with a kids pack or something. Like a Burger King thing or McDonald's thing. I don't know. It's a very random thing, but I remember playing like 2 or 3 really basic levels of Spyro growing up, but I never had Xbox, and that's an Xbox exclusive, isn't it? So I know, I love that for you guys. This is such a fun week of all the game announcements. I'm really excited for Tuesday. It is unofficially going to be the day of the Nintendo Direct, and they haven't really had a full one, I think, since September. I'm really trying to, like, get in and start learning more about gaming as I'm doing more content to, like, actually look like I know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna start listening to more podcasts, but I was listening to one yesterday, and there's basically, it's unofficially confirmed that there will be one on Tuesday, and it's the first one since September, and they should announce some pretty big stuff. So, along with that, and today's Xbox announcement, and the PlayStation, and the Summer Game Fest, and Wholesome Direct, there's so many games being announced this week. I love it. Hi. But yeah, I think there's at least one thing that's been basically confirmed because it was leaked. Other than that, nobody knows. Do I think there's gonna be Animal Crossing? No, I don't. Do I hope for... I'd like something other Pokemon other than the Street mainline game, though that's probably all we're gonna get for now. But it's my dream. I put like a flavor pack in that water. It hasn't fully dissolved yet. Okay, we are working on my Stardew Valley Island. Shocker. I think in a little bit, some of the mods specifically, I think, want to join when we do... Oh, there's no audio. When we do some dream addresses, so I might just decorate for a bit, and then... I really want to visit some really epic dream addresses today, because it's been on my list to do for a long time. Go ahead and make sure I record that. But this island is coming along. And I keep saying that. But I feel like it's really, really starting to form. And Patricia just laid on my arm, which is not ideal to get the rest of this stream going. It's fine. We're gonna make it work. But yes, we have been working on this Stardew Valley themed island for 4 months now in Animal Crossing New Horizons. My dream, if they're not going to announce an Animal Crossing game in the Nintendo Direct, it would be they announce, like, either remasterings or, like, bringing in to Nintendo Online, like, the older Animal Crossing games. Especially New Leaf, especially Wild World. If they're going to make us wait a few years before another full Animal Crossing game. I'm also trying to get Agnes out so we can villager hunt for our final villager. That day is not today. But I'm trying. I am going to turn this light on, though. Let's see if that's any better. I think it's solid. Robin with her little hat and a purse. I feel like they don't match her personality. Personally. But I think what we were working on last time was on Thursday. We were working on Robin's area, which I think I need to fix up a little bit still. And I need to work on this. The pathing needs to get finished. But currently this is Robin's house, and I think I'm gonna turn more sheds to look like this, because I think I like that more than I like this light blue roof. So I think that's step one. And I got these for some... Oh, and I know the other thing I was working on was my greenhouse. Hi, Alyssa! And bye, because you have to go now. Well, thanks for saying hi. Yeah, also working on my greenhouse a little bit. It's not the worst, it's not the best. And I'm not sure what to do about it at this current moment. Because I don't know how to really do a roof. Unless I do more storefronts, which we could try. I need to work on Shane's area too. I think if I can get a couple of the houses and buildings to look more like the buildings today, and then working on the paths, I'll be happy. Hi, Scarlett! Also, I think I made the men on the internet really mad yesterday with what I posted. It's kind of funny. Part of it I brought on myself, but the other part of it was very hee hee ha ha funny. I posted both on like TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts about the God of War drama going on with the new game, and it got specifically picked up really a lot on Instagram, and the people have thoughts, and it's quite entertaining. Hi, Laser Wolf. I say I brought it on myself. Ooh, that's not right. Are they all blue? Make one not blue. Well, I say I brought it on myself because I'm actively, like, in the game, or in the video, I'm, like, holding this controller, which is very clearly not a PlayStation controller, and the game's not even out yet, and they're like, why do you look like you're playing a game when it's not even released yet? I'm like, the context clues are there, people. The context clues, I fear, are there. I might like the pergola better. Anyway. They're fighting, and it's really funny. No, it's not gonna work. It's gonna be the same issue as before. It's just gonna stick out. The Zen fencing on a second layer looks like roofs. Which one's the Zen fencing? Scarlett, I don't have a dodo code for this island yet. I think I know which one the Zen fencing is, but how does that look like a roof? Let me go as roof. Let me see. Like, it kind of looks like roof, but I don't know if it's gonna look like the roof that I'm looking for. I don't hate the pergola because at least it's leafy and green. I don't know if I have any of that. I could make some. I need to go get all of my DIY stations are not with me currently. Let me see if I have any in my storage. It is the greenhouse, yeah. No, it would be another. Oh, I do. Can I change the color on these? That would be a... Why is it there? Wait, what did I do with the fencing? Oh, no, I can't. Duh. Okay. I'll try it. I might just put it up there and just see if I can visualize it without changing all of my flooring. Because I could also just do... Like, I kind of get it, but the minute you walk past it... Am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? I don't know. No, unfortunately, you can't visit my island yet. I will share the dream address out once the island is done. I feel like that's wrong. Oh, I could do the other pergola, you're right. The pergola that I have for the... Which I think I have an extra of. The pergola that I'm using for Gus's. I'm actually just gonna go get my other... I gotta figure out what the heck's going on over there. My other storage thing. The circle one. Oh, the white one? That's not... Hi. Hi, Ash. I don't know that I have any of that one. I didn't think about that one. We could try it. Because there's also this one. Oh, everybody's having conversations right now. Love that for them. I could try that one. My number one issue is the sides. Brianna, thank you for the heart puffs. Thank you so much. Actually, instead of doing all of those, why don't I just only move one? I think I need to place a storage shed here, too. Now that I think about it. To make this easier. I know, whatever Maple did say to Muffy made her really happy. Tori, thank you for the roses. I forget. It's all... I need to go alphabetical. MZC, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. That's too far. Wouldn't it be... Is it not called storage shed? I know one is a DIY, but I forget what it's called. Scarlett, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. What is that called? Hang on. Wooden storage shed. Oh, okay. And Tori, thank you. Welcome. I can't count alpha, and I also can't read. There you are. 7 years later. That was rough. I'm so sorry you all had to witness that. Hi, Holly. I think I usually go with this one. Thank you guys for redeeming your patches points. And I don't know why I don't have one of these DIYs kits just out in the open. I should make a second one just so I can like have it. I'm trying to think where I would normally put it. Normally I put it like here with all of my chests. I need a little spot for all my chests too. Thank you for the follow. Simon, we've been working on this island for a while and I'm specifically referencing like an existing map. I'm trying to recreate Stardew Valley, so it helps a lot that I'm like referencing something instead of trying to come up with it myself. I really struggle, especially when I'm coming up with a more of a like general concept for my island. Let's craft again. See if I can spell. I think it's under M. There it is. But how's everybody today? How's everybody's Sunday? If you're gaming today, what are you playing? Is anybody excited about the new games that they've been announcing this over the last couple of days? I'm very excited. It's been making me realize that there's a lot of games out there that I want to play, and I don't know if I'll stream them all, but I just want to play more games in general. Because my my list of games just keeps getting longer and longer. And there's some that aren't, like, traditionally cozy that I really want to play. I really want to play the new Indiana Jones game that just came out, and it looks really good for Switch 2, and I want to play the James Bond game. I really love story-based games. I just never play them, but I loved the Uncharted series on PlayStation 3 when I was in high school, and I just don't play those kinds of games, but I really, really want to get those. And some of the new games that have been announced this week that are really story-based look really, really good, too. Maybe it's the whole God of War thing, but I'm like, do I go back and consider... I don't know how I'm going to play God of War because I don't have PlayStation 5, but I've heard Ragnarok is good, and the character arc of him, specifically, is supposed to be really, really great. I'm like, I want to play all these story-based games. I love a plot. I hate all of these options. Why is there no dark brown? Why is my only option... Ugh. I guess this one is good. I don't think I ever played 4. When we got the PlayStation 3, it was the only PlayStation we ever had growing up. We got the bundle that had Uncharted. And I think that's just what we got for Christmas. My parents didn't know what to get us. Because we'd always been a Nintendo family, but we really, really wanted the PlayStation 3. And it came with, I think, Little Big Planet and Uncharted. But, like, my brother never played it, so I picked it up. But then my friends were like, no, you have to start from 1. So I borrowed those and went through the first 2. So good. I've heard the Indiana Jones game was really good. I'll be honest, I don't know much about Xbox, so when I saw the announcement, I was like, I don't know what any of this is, or, like, I don't know the significance of half of these games. But I also didn't, like, watch it. I just, like, checked what games were announced afterwards, and I didn't have too much time before stream. I know there was Spyro. I know there was a Fallout game, but I don't know if that Fallout game was, like, the next game, or if it was more like a spin-off. And that's why I say I want to start paying more attention to, like, overall gaming, so I feel like I have more gaming knowledge, especially if I'm going to continue making content. Because I do like games that are not just cozy. And I find a lot of, like, gaming channels really interesting. I just don't know enough about it. They are. The visuals and graphics are so beautiful. And I really think, I could be wrong, but I feel like Uncharted specifically, like, changed the game of what could be, like, a cinematic game. Because they did some crazy stuff in those games for the time. Looking for what are my gazebo options? So I've got a bunch of these. I could try this one. If not, I'll take him to Cyrus and see what he can do. I just don't think the fences are doing it. It's a good idea, though. Don't tell me that. You're a liar. I should have done this one instead. Honestly, I don't hate that. It's kind of goofy, but I think it works because it's got flowers on the top. I just need to push it backwards. I could still go to Cyrus and, like, swap one, but I don't hate that. Hi, Shar. I just hate the gap. Because I don't know what to do with this. And when I've tried to mess with the terraforming, I do like when it curves, but it's good. We're just getting started. I still said we might go visit some of those epic dream addresses that I wanted to later, but I was waiting for... I knew some people wanted to join, so I was going to give it some time, but also now I'm kind of like, maybe I'm locked in. We'll see. Did I see that you said you got Animal Crossing? That's not as bad, but then I'm like, what do I do? There's so many questions I have with this plan. Your starters were Billy and Flo. Oh, Flo. Which one's Billy? Oh, Billy. I do remember Billy. I have played some... I played some of Breath of the Wild. I still have it. As in, like, I've been borrowing it from my brother for years. The great thing about having an older brother who's always been a bigger gamer than me was that he got all of the mainline games first, and then I could ask him for them later to borrow, and he'd be like, there's no rush, if ever. Which I think is fair, because he has multiple of my DS games from childhood that I never got back. So, I do have Breath of the Wild to play. I just never play it. I tried streaming it when I was first getting into streaming, a little bit. But I mostly just wander. I like to get on the horse and I like to ride around. Hi, DeAndrea. Welcome. Like, that might have to be it for now, because I don't have any other... I don't know what else to do there. I don't really know to this gap, but... I just feel like I'm worried this isn't giving Stardew Valley like it needs to. I love Breath of the Wild Wander. I need Red Dead Redemption. I don't know much about those games. I've heard of them, obviously, but I don't know anything about them. Are they wander friendly? I'm gonna work on this path, because it's... Can I push that? I like that the wheels move when you push it. It's a nice little touch. Oop. Yeah, I'll do it here. What? A lot of wandering on horses. Okay. Good to know. I'm actually gonna do... I kind of like leading this up here. There we go. At least the farm's mostly done. I'm probably doing... I don't know what to do this gap. I don't know if I should move everything down. And then have a little more room here for something else. I'm not loving this gazebo. It's not giving what it needs to give. Let me see. I'm Googling specifically greenhouse in Animal Crossing New Horizons from Stardew Valley just to see if anything pops up. I don't think anything is, but I can dream. Is Red Dead Redemption like a scary game? Oh, that's an interesting option. It seems scary to me. Or we just do an outside one? Okay, wait a minute. See, for some reason I thought it was Western / scary. But maybe that's because I assume most, like, first version schmooter games are scary. Maybe it's because I've only really played Uncharted, and like half of the game is not scary, and then all of a sudden there's aliens. I'm gonna have to come back to this one. It gets intense, but not scary. Okay. I'm gonna have to come back to you. Seen some options with stalls. Maybe we do like an outside situation. Do I have stalls with me? I think I do. No, I don't, actually. Put this mini DIY workbench over here. For now, because I don't have anywhere else to put you. Am I blind? Are they further down? There they are. That's right, I was doing that with those. I remember now. Okay. I feel like I could do something like that. Let me look up the greenhouse again, how it looks. Hi! Those aren't bad on the side. Then how would I do the middle? Then I feel like it needs to be... They're not being like an orangey wood. Does not help. Try this and see if I hate it. You're still holding out for my Shrek 3 reaction on YouTube, I know. I was thinking the other day about how the live action Avatar is coming out in a couple weeks. I'm like, part of me wants to get like consider getting back to it, and it'd be easier because like I would just film it in like this setup, which would in theory make editing a little easier. I'm like, I just don't have the time to go through those edits anymore. And especially since I haven't posted on that channel in so long, the algorithm will not like me very much. I feel like I'm just doing things, just hoping it'll stay. Like, I don't think any of this is gonna work. Hi, Chrissy. It has to be this way. Can I not? What does the inside of the greenhouse look like? I need to remind myself. It's more just the glass walls. I don't think like I'm doing it right with these things. I don't think this is how it's supposed to look. I almost feel like I need to do like I'm really trying something over here and I have no idea if it's gonna work. Nope. So those ones are all leafy. Let's try this one. I think this is it. Okay. Stand by. And actually, I could put down... We can make it really big. Honestly, if we wanted to, this isn't the worst idea, and I just make it without a roof. Hi, Simon. Hi, Haley. Thank you. You're new to the game. How do you invite a villager not from camping? Simon, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Jamie, if you want to invite villagers, you have to have an open plot. So the housing plot has to be placed down typically, unless you've done, if you haven't done the 3 housing plot, like, quest for Nook, then you can just go to, you go to the airport and say you want to find a mystery island or whatever it's called and use a Nook Miles ticket. If no one's on those islands, it means that they're not discoverable right now, and you need to have a plot down on the ground that doesn't say sold, and it's just empty. Who needs a roof on a greenhouse anyway? Great question. I'm trying to think the best... Kristen, thank you for the follow. It is like a nice tile on the inside. I almost want to make a really big greenhouse because like I've kind of got the room. What if? Not me totally changing up my plans. It's like I've still got. It's still a decent amount of room for like a small. Small desert. Probably doing way too much here. It's fine. I don't have any fruit with it. I do have fruit. Oh, wrong button. I'm gonna do this and it's gonna look like crap. So it's gonna be really funny. Little lady's here to say hi. Hello, Patricia. Hang on, let me get adjusted before you come lay on me. Okay. She's here. Hi. If you're new here, this is Patricia. Hi, Larissa. I know. Like how that curved though. Ugh, I don't like them curvy like this. Maybe. Let's go back to this curved plant. Nope. That's not what I intended. Hi, are you gonna lay on Mom? Let's see. Are you enjoying laying on Mom? She just got even comfier. I wish I could... In theory, I have a plan, everybody. In theory. I think I did that the wrong way. I made that harder than it needed to be. Let's place the ground on first. I do like having this tile. I think it could be really cute. I'm trying, Larissa. I'm trying. Hi, Nick. I think I need to do the whole thing, actually, and then put a pattern in the middle. So it blends. I probably should have counted. I might have to make it deeper, which I'd be fine with because then it'll make it an even square, but... because I'm gonna need... well... do I do... I know I want to do the back, I think. But do I do... nope. I do this wrong every time. Let's do it like this. Maybe I don't want to do it like this. Now I think about it. Maybe I do. In the back, well, I was gonna do... oop, wrong one. Oop, too far. The only thing I don't like about the stalls is that it just takes up so much of the way, but I guess normally that's where I'd put my trees. I think I was gonna do I have like a decent... could do like this dirt path in the middle. Maybe. Right now it's kind of only my only option. Oh, are you getting up? Okay, bye. Hi, Artist Turn. Hello. I don't know how I'm gonna put anything in it, but... yeah, everybody say bye, Patches! Thank you for the follow. You're seeing, love that you combine your two favorite games. Well, welcome. We're so happy to have you. I have been really loving combining Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley in an island together. But I'm glad you see the vision. Because I do a lot with the, like, the border around my greenhouse with a bunch of trees. Which I can't really do now, but I could put a bunch of plants there. And I like this roof. But I just don't know. And then my idea was like, these could just be the entrance. But I hate that those take up that much space. I might make some more. I should have a decent amount of them. Yeah, I do. I'm just gonna grab them all, honestly. I wish I could bulk customize. That would be really, really handy. Nope, wrong one. Nope, wrong one again. That would look weird. Because if I look at the greenhouse, yeah, it's got a bunch of panels in the back. So these are perfect for the back. And the sides, I mean, you don't really see, but I'm going to assume they look the same. And then I think I'll put just some plants around the edges of it. I don't know what I'm going to do in the middle yet. Or how to do that. Because I don't know how to show, like, fruit growing if I'm not using dirt. I guess I could switch to dirt. That might... Maybe I switch to dirt and put a tile pattern on top of the dirt around the edges, and then the middle is dirt, and I can plant something in the middle. Hi, Julie. Thank you for the heart me and the finger heart. Thank you. I think that's the option. Can't stay because of work, but just want to say hi. Hi, Sergio. Welcome. I hope you have a good day at work. I think that might be the move. I don't know that I have a custom pattern, but I'm going to look and see what I've got. I'm trying not to take up more spaces. Okay. I think that's all of them. Double check. Nope. Still got a couple more. Didn't realize I grabbed that many. But I probably need them all. What I honestly almost want to do, just because when I look at the greenhouse, it's got like multiple layers of windows. I almost want to take the, instead of the super tall symbol panels, I want to take the ones that are just one square and put them on the ground above it to somehow make, I don't know that it's gonna look right, but it's a thought. But it's not necessary for this moment. Okay, we're starting over. Hang on. I want to do probably the light dirt again. And then on the edges, I could, if I really needed to, I could just do this on the edge. At least it like stays consistent with the brand. So I don't really have a ground pattern. Either way, let's switch everything to this. Megan, we are working on a Stardew Valley island. So basically we're just reversing it. It's trial and error here, truly. I still want to go and finish Robin's house today, and then after that we need to change Shane's house to kind of look like the colors of Marnie's. Figure out what I'm doing over there too. I'd still like to do those fun dream addresses today if we have time. I have to do this first? Lame. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Wait, you're on a car ride and you have 40 tickets. Do you think you'll find the village you want? That's a great question. I believe. Though, you know my luck, so if you had my luck, probably not, but you'll probably have better luck than me. Char, not you saying I believe. Are you a believer? Instead of I believe. Is believers what they used to call fans of Bieber? Okay, let's try this again. I wish I could just put this on top of it. I like any of these on top of it, but you can't. Thank you for the follow on the purple app. Welcome, bestie. Dun, 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 dun. Let me actually bring something up on my phone. Hang on. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna try this one. I might hate it. I might have to go find a cute pattern. Like a cute tile. Larissa, thank you for the heart me. Yeah, I don't love it. I also wonder if I need to go back a row. Let's see what we've got. Let's find a scalloped tile. It's just such a big stone pattern. It feels too large. And you know me, and if you don't know me, one, I can't spell. Two, the other thing to know about me is that I love to, not me searching for criteria. I love the criteria search. It's a love-hate relationship, but I do have fun with it. But the number one thing to know about me is that I can't read or spell. She is chunky, and they make smaller ones, but that would be so cute. Ooh. I was kind of looking for, like, something to match. I might... And that one's kind of, like, through the dirt. Those are cute. That's cute. If nothing else, it's going to take over the spot, because this one is... I don't know why I have it duplicated. Couldn't tell you. But I am going to look... Let's just look up... First, I'm going to look up scallop. Scalp? And then we're going to look up just tile. And I knew we'd get a lot of those, but this is kind of more what I was thinking. It's actually more of like a mermaid tile when I look at Animal Crossing. I don't think that's giving what I want it to give, but... Let's see what other tiles. I'm sure tile is going to give me far too many options. Oh, great. 1,000 pages. Oh, I'm going to want to try them all is the problem, because some of them are really cute. That's really cute. If I was doing the spa... Oh, but I really want to try it. I'm going to try it. This could be where I have some fun. I'm going to try a bunch of them, and then I'll delete the rest of them, or overwrite them. Maybe I'll find one that, like, fits really well. I'm not going to go through 100 pages, don't worry. Gosh, I love the designs people come up with in here. Love the rainbow. I always want to try the ones that look like this. They're so cute. It goes against everything that I'm trying to do in this game. I'm probably going to end up with that stone one that we started with, but we're going to try. Wait, these are fun. Wait, this one's really fun. I actually, I had to see the vision with that one specifically. I like how big it is. Is anyone else playing Animal Crossing today? If so, what are you working on? If not, what else are you playing? This might be good to start with. Let me find one more. No, we're getting a lot of the same. Everything's loading really fast today, which is great. As soon as I say that, I'm sure I'm jinxing it. Nan's really cute. Char, I love that you're experiencing this game. for the first time. Yeah, none of these are like, none of these are sparking joy for what I'm looking for. You're removing flowers, Tracy? Good luck. I could do one of these. This is very up my alley. We're gonna try it. You was Nan on your list, Autumn, as a potential? I'm not seeing the vision with most of these, but I'm seeing the vision with one of them. You're playing the new game Tiny Bookshop. I have yet to play it, but I've heard really, really good things. Even my friends that don't play their Switches like ever have got, but they're really big readers, have gotten it and they love it. Your cousin's girlfriend got it for you because she thought it was absurd how you knew about it without actually having the game. That's so funny. And you knew a lot about the game because of our streams, I bet, which is hilarious. But you know what? It got you a free game, so I love that for you. I want to try... I'm gonna try this one first, just to see. Oop. Still feels a little large. I'm gonna do half and half. I say that as I'm about to choose this giant, chunky, scalloped seashell option. I don't hate that, actually. That looks like it would be in a greenhouse versus this. Oh, that's really pretty, though. That looks like a really elegant greenhouse. Future reference, put down one plot with all items. You can pick your first three. Yeah, are you saying instead of putting all three down at once and so they don't autofill? Yeah. Oh, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. What vegetables do I have is the question. I feel like I should get some vegetables that aren't seasonally in spring. You got broccolo. Not broccolo. June's good and Tutu are your three. It was pretty lucky. You feel blessed. I love that. Broccolo cracks me up just because his name's Broccolo and he's blue. What is a blue mouse being named Broccolo for? I think I really like the tile. Because then we're gonna do this. Oh, I see the vision now. Oh, and it's beautiful. The final question is, do I extend so I can have sort of an angled roof? Because I can't really extend this way. I don't even think it'll let me. Actually, it might. We'll see. Is it gonna let me? Yes! I could do it like... Sure, the greenhouse is... We're gonna have to do some suspension of disbelief. And just go with it. Where'd my stalls go? I know, I'm like, I know you're in here. Let me turn you around. And I can put things on it, obviously. to pull this out and then over. Probably do need to go back a little bit further. Do we like that? Or do we want it without the side roof? Thoughts, questions, opinions? Questions. Thoughts, opinions? Because we know I can't make decisions for myself. I guess I can add a few more. I think I need to push it back another row anyway. So that way I can fit one more stall on the side. Because right now there's just one. There's a gap. That little, this area needs to go. In theory, I could then make another row in the back and do more of these stalls so it's angled on 3 sides. Do we like... What if I do this at all? No, that's gonna leave a stupid gap. Never mind. That's dumb. Because if we do that, then we need to do the sides. It's gonna be like that, which I don't love. Executive decision. We're gonna be here all day. Doing an elaborate greenhouse was not on my bingo card for today. Oh well. And then we need to do... Well, and we're free! I think I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 rows of the tile then, at least on the sides, so that way the tile is covering the floor here. So once again, we're gonna remove. Once again, in theory I have a vision, it's just a matter of if that's actually working out or not. I'll probably do more of the tile this way because I think it's gonna be really cute. A little entranceway with the tile. What time is it for me? It is almost 4:30 in the afternoon. What time is it for everyone else? Where are you from? I'd love to know. I always like seeing who's on stream and where everybody's watching from. Then I'll make it more traditionally square, which I love. New York. I live in New York. It's almost 5:30 for you. That would make sense. You're from LA and it's almost 2:30 there. 1822 from Brazil. Well, welcome. Central Time, a cool Eastern Time. I am in Central. Hi from Sydney, 7:22 a.m. Well, good morning. Happy Monday. 10 p.m. UK. Welcome. And I like that this one doesn't have a single transparent tile, so it can just fully take up the space. I do really want to go to Cyrus because then when I'm over there, I can also go to Leif and see what vegetables he has. Maybe grow something different. Looks a little lopsided, but that's okay. I need more stalls. I think this will look better once I get the stalls and the walls on. The stalls and the walls. Where'd it go? It literally is right there. I do wonder if I should change these to the light wood though. I don't know if these are gonna work or not, but I'm gonna try it. I sort of have a vision for those, but we'll see. I officially out of room in my pockets, so that's lovely. Those I already had. Okay, I've got to take those over there. The light might be it. I'm gonna do two like this and see how I like them. Hi, Ska. Hello, Julia. Thank you for sharing the live. Ooh, turn around. Oh, I think that looks better. That looks better. The dark is throwing it off. Okay. This is never gonna be done. I think the light, like, looking at it straight on, I didn't like it, but I think your eye has it blend in better. That's this way. It's a good thing I have a million customization kits. Well, hi, Sukio. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm never gonna remember that. But welcome back. I can't keep track when people change their usernames. It's so hard for me. If you want to keep doing it, you're more than welcome, but just remind me when you pop in. Not me wanting to do all of these for no reason. I don't know why I'm doing that. It was already fine the way it was. Yeah, I think that looks good. Thank you for the follow. Yes, we are doing the Stardew Valley Island. I am just been continually working on the... we've been working on the greenhouse since we started stream today. I had at least one more stall in here. Maybe I grabbed them all. Okay. Either way, I have 7,000 simple panels, and we gotta start getting rid of those. Maybe that's it. Maybe I didn't have one more. No, perfect. Well, I did all of these now that I've done this. I'm like, maybe I don't need panels on the wall, on the sides. Since I did that, I made a bunch of custom panels that I'm not gonna use. Great. My idea with these is that I could maybe disguise the side, and it's probably gonna look like crap. With the short one. I don't know. I might leave it and come back to it. I also thought it could be fun to do a whole row of the short ones here to like give the illusion, because if you look at the greenhouse in the game, it's got like multiple levels. And I feel like when you're in here, like having that could be like, I feel like it makes it feel taller. Doesn't it? Oh, is he in here? I love that it's become his thing to join the chat and Twitch now regularly to just discuss our dinner plans. So, fun fact and an incentive to join us over on the Purple app. Everyone, you can see what we're chatting about for dinner. So everybody say hi to Mr. Bestie, as we call him. Dinner is very important, and that's totally fair if you don't want to grill. Oh, my lower back just popped. I needed that, actually. That felt really good. I'll never complain about not cooking. Like, I'm usually fine with whatever for dinner. Yeah, no, tomorrow night works. Hi, Laura. And thank you, but all for the follows. Welcome, besties. I don't hate that. I don't know if I like these doors. I might go back and clear this out. Or we could either do... No, I do need one more. We'll talk about dinner. You need to leave. You and your sister are gonna make dinner. Oh, have fun with that. I hope you make something tasty. Oh, where am I going? Wrong way. I have so many of these, so honestly, having a use for these is great. I've got to stop. I'm gonna throw a couple things in here just to get them out of my pockets. They are taking up too much space. Mostly those. It's so funny how, like, now I've gotten so used to throwing trees and things in my storage and just dumping everything. Like, it really wasn't that long ago when you could not do that. Do I have any villager recommendations for Gothic themed? Honestly, maybe my villager Muffy I feel like would be great for Gothic. That is her vibe. Cherry? Yeah, cherry's a good one too. Roscoe, 100% Roscoe. Roscoe is one of my elusive dreamies for this island. Hi, Ella. If you gave Agnes a different dress, yes, totally. If you gave Agnes not her, like, normal type villager outfits, she could be for sure. And Antonio, I'm trying to remember which one Antonio is. I know it's one of the anteaters. Piper is a sneak for Gothic. Which one's Piper? I'm not doing too much of these panels, but we're just trying things. I might hate that, but we'll see. Maybe I put like a shrub there or something instead. I do think I'm gonna like them down here though. And I like that they're off-centered. I did not know I could push things while I was holding a ladder. The only short ones I got. Nope. I forgot about that. Thank you for the follow. Honestly, I do think a couple of shrubs there are gonna make it look quite nice. But I guess I don't need it, like, I'll just do. Nope. I might. Do we think it should just get rid of this pattern altogether? I don't know why. It clearly went with the greenhouse pattern that I have, but when I look at it, I'm like, there's not really, that doesn't, I think I'm just gonna get rid of that pattern and just do some of the panels I've been grabbing. Nope, same one. How do you change the outfits? You have to gift them outfits. If you gift the villagers clothing, they will usually wear it. You can also put, I would maybe find some gothic like clothing patterns as well and put them as designs in the Able Sister shop. What if I do? I weirdly think I like that. It's a lot of windows. It's a lot of windows. But I like that this is here and it puts like a little wall, extra height. Haven't played Animal Crossing in so long. Well, I think you should pick it up again. I think this was the one. No, so I did have 2 extras. Dang it. There it is. I knew it was around there somewhere. Thank you for the follow. I wish I could put a pattern here, but that is definitely like in between things. I don't know what I want to put here. I feel like I could put more shrubs, maybe. We're going simple right here. I'll put some wormy patterns or something there. I don't think I can curve that. I don't think it'll work. Nope. That did not, but that's okay, because I think I want to go ahead and fill in this. Okay. Okay. That, I think, is fine. I haven't figured out what I'm going to put in those yet, but I'm going to put all these other panels away just for now to get... Let me grab this, because I don't... That's taking up space. And then I'm going to see what plants I've got in my storage. Okay, the pergola I don't need. I do need the retros. I forget what I was changing the storefront to. And for what? Maybe it was for the greenhouse, but I don't think it was. wanted to change them to white for something. Okay, plants. That's what was next. You will after your exams. Well, good luck. I don't think I have much. I thought I had maybe a plant. I have nothing in my pockets. Okay, I've got Monstera and a Yucca. Oh, that's awful. I'm just gonna go. Great. It looks so good. Okay, let's go to Harvey's. We're gonna change routes for a minute. I've spent too much time staring at that. Speaking of our little goth queen. Hey, girl. I still gotta figure out what the heck I'm doing over there. Not a clue. Thank you for the follow. So I need to change my retro gas station stop or bus stop things to blue. I'm changing the storefronts to white for some reason. And I truly do not know why. Maybe I was originally going to use them for the greenhouse. But I don't know why I would. But I know I need... Let's go get some... Let's see what veggies you're selling. Let's do pumpkins, because those are fall. I wish I had a pattern for an iridium sprinkler. I might try and look for that. Oh, great. I shouldn't need more than 15 for that plot. Let me see all the... not flower seeds, all... Farming guide. Let me see. How many different vegetables do we have? The pumpkins will look cute. But I kind of wish there was something like really unique that I could throw in the greenhouse. Since it's normally where I'm growing ancient fruit. What if there's an ancient fruit pattern? That'd be fun. I don't think those matter. I don't even see how much money I have. I probably need more. Yeah, for some reason, I was turning these white, and I genuinely don't have a reason why I was. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I'm here. We might have to go to Treasure Island today. Because I am running out of things. Maybe I'll just put some, like, flowers in vases on the stall shelves. Because I don't know what else to put there. Or I just put a bunch of, like, the bonsai plants on those. Maybe. Well, hello. Good morning. Meow. Oh. Not you roly-polying on the ground demanding attention. It's my weakness. Nope, not my controller just went to sleep. Hi, roly-poly. Oh, I have no money. Great. Hi, crazy girl. Do you need your belly scratched? Because you look like you're going to start demanding it any second. As she destroys my rug. Grab 80 and just call it a day. I feel like I'm just gonna end up changing those back, but it's fine. It's fine. I do really want to go see if I can find an iridium sprinkler pattern, because that would be epic if I could find one. If anyone else is currently either actively playing it, like Animal Crossing this very second, or just in general have been playing it lately, what are you working on? Are you working on a theme? Do you have plans for your island? If you're just joining us, we have been working on this specifically Stardew Valley themed island. That has been that's what we're building here, essentially. If you're new, and if you are new, welcome. We're so happy to have you. The other island themes that we've done have been, we did a Wizard and Wicked of Odd. A Wizard of Odd and Wicked themed island that we finished right around when the second movie came out last year, so we finished it in November. And then before that, we did a, like, East Coast, Hamptons-y, New England summer vibes. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Let's just try Iridium. First Iridium and then Iridium Sprinkler. Come here, let me scratch you. No. Nope. And if you're curious who the heck I'm talking to, I am in fact talking to my cat, who keeps moving around, but also wants scratches, but decides to move out of reach. Iridium Sprinkler might be a little long. I think I have too much hope in this game sometimes that it's gonna have what I want. Gasp. Why did I never think this was a thing? Why did I never even consider looking for it? Oh, now she's licking her BUTT. Okay, we're gonna swap out some of these tiles. Oh, I'm so excited. Who created this? Ginger, oh, I might have to try this creator. Imagine this is I might have to see what else they've worked on. See if they've got anything good. Did I not just save them? They're there. Okay. Okay, so they... Mostly, yeah, a bunch of ginger... They did all the stones in Ginger Island. They did the golden walnuts. Garlic. Where's the star for? I'm gonna have to... Do I put this down instead of the... I don't know why I've never found this fairy rose either. I could put this down instead of the flowers. Oh, it is! I don't have room for a Ginger Island, unfortunately, but... That's a really good golden coconut. And these are really good. I might grab these. These are bigger than the weeds that I've got. I like the slimes, too. Because the one I have is... I could just replace it. It's... Hey! Oh, wait, no, you're scratching. We were supposed to be scratching. Never mind. Look at her. Look at her. Ain't she cute? But I'm worried I'm going to hate it, and then I'm going to regret it. But I do need these. I have been looking for these, actually. I just haven't prioritized it. I feel like I'm running out of room. I'm running out of room so bad. There's certain patterns I'm just gonna have to get rid of. I don't think I'm using this on anything right now. And now she's about to jump back up on my PC. Lovely. As long as she's careful. Their purple pants. Do I get the purple pants and put them just outside Lewis's house? They're so funny. These are good wormies too. Which do I like better? No matter what, they're not gonna look super 3D. Do those look better? They look bigger. Maybe? What do we, they call them dig spots? I forget what I can't commit. I kind of want to replace it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to commit. At least with this one. and replace the little one. Because they are quite big, like when you actually... That's so much bigger. I'm gonna grab this one too. Then I can plant both. Placing. There's definitely a few of these I can probably get rid of. I'll double check that one, but I don't think I'm using it. Currently the crab pot I'm not using. I don't think I'm using the sunflower or Pam. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the sunflower. Because I have the fairy rose now, which is better. I bet there's other people that have Stardew Islands that I just cannot find. And I bet all of their stuff is named something totally unsearchable. But I love that someone made it just an island for Ginger Island. Incredible. I'm gonna go down here and see how those look. Oh, they're big. Why do they have a drop shadow? Don't love the gray underneath. Are they supposed to be on something? Versus like... No, that one's got the gray too. I just don't think it works. I do kind of like how big they are. I do think it's fun. Now that we've got variety. I'm like, wow, I actually did a ton of these. They didn't seem as obnoxious before. Now they kind of do. I actually fear this many is not needed. I will leave the ones over here, though, because usually there's a million over here. And it's impossible to get through. Okay, that's better. Change this one. Okay, so next I wanna... I didn't mean to pick that. I just want to get rid of this thing. Oh, that looks so good. Bye, Char. Just realizing now this is not even. Because it's even, but there's not like a center spot. Oh well, we're gonna... That's gonna look so dumb. It's fine. I'm just annoyed that I did that, but I don't know that I can with the way that I'd have to make it really big. It's fine. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. We'll get over it. Did I not buy enough? No, I did. I did. Just barely. Who knew I actually bought the perfect amount? That looks a little dumb, but oh well. It's fine. I can do it again there. Okay, perfect. I almost want to reorganize this, but that's for another time. I'm gonna go fix Sam and Robin's house. I need to walk around with this pattern to swap some of them out. So they don't need to all be... Oh, I'm still in the same one. That's why I did that. Weird. I clicked the wrong one. Have a good rest of your day, Shar. I don't think I have any of those out. I think I'm just gonna put them... Basically just want a giant circle, but it's fine. I'm gonna put a bunch of weeds, I think, back here. Just gonna fill the rest of this with these. Because this area is usually, like, fully full. So I think it works. I think it works really well, actually. Robin's house. Okay. I forgot Patches was still on top of my PC. I just heard noise, and I look over, and she's still there. I forgot we gotta do it like this. Can I push those? No. Let's try this. I do, Janelle. I am live over there. I also stream on YouTube as well. But yeah, most of our stream is on TikTok and the Purple app. So join us. That's what at the top left of the screen, if you see some chat bubbles that you aren't seeing in the TikTok chat, it's like the multi-stream chat. But yep, it's all linked in my bio. Is it gonna rain anymore today? I thought it was. Yeah, says it's going to. Says it's coming. Okay, so that I feel like is pretty much, it's not like the greatest thing I've ever done, but it could be worse. Could be a whole lot worse. I think it's that custom pattern on the back that really throws me off. That makes me want to change it. But I don't know that I can right now without making a whole mess. Well, Janelle, thank you so much for following over on the purple app. Welcome, bestie. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to suck it up. I don't want to deal with that. Actually, before I do that, let me actually... I'm gonna take these off briefly, and we are gonna finish this path. Let me look at my favorite Stardew Valley map that I use for all of my references. Let me look at Robin's house. Okay, yeah, she's got a big old area of land. The problem is her area, once you get past the community center, the dirt paths change from this yellow to like brown, but I don't have the paths in brown. I'm not gonna try and say it's that deep because it's not that deep. We're just gonna move on, and we're just gonna make all of the pathing yellow. Getting this done today, I think, will be a big step. Let's curve here. And there. And then what does this area look like? It kind of... Then I also, in theory, I'm supposed to do dirt paths all over here, which don't know how this is gonna go. I really wish this path would just go to the very edge. It probably, now that I think about it, it would probably work better. It would probably look a lot better if I was doing... It wouldn't curve though, but if I could just do like this everywhere, it just fills up the space a lot better. Now that I look at it, I'm like, maybe I should have been doing this way the whole time, but... I do like actually looking at my map for once and seeing... like the actual paths going all around the island, because it makes it look like the actual Stardew map, I think. But it is a bummer that these paths don't reach to the edge like they should. And it does make me second guess if I'm doing the right thing. But I've also committed, so it's a little late now to do it otherwise. So I haven't quite figured out where, if I'm gonna put the guild over here or not. I haven't totally decided. Not being able to put anything, like, ideally, the next level up would go on this edge here, and I could put the house here. But it feels so close to the campsite right now. Where is this thing? Oh, it's right there. Hi, Garrett. Hi, Abby. What do you mean? Nope, that's as far as it's gonna go. Okay. Oh, I should have... Wait, I need to do that after I put the pattern down. I think I could honestly get one of the houses, like when we get our final house and put it over here, I think I could get it to look like the guild pretty easily. So I think I can put houses next to the edge, which is really nice. I don't really want to. In a perfect world, I'd do it like... It's 3. Is this 3? This is what happens when you start running out of room. We'll try it. And put the last house there. Try this again. No, not too soon. What am I doing? What am I doing to make it look like Stardew? I'm trying to make it look like the main map as much as possible. We found a lot of custom patterns that have already existed to try and build it. We've been working on my greenhouse today, actually. But, I mean, do you mean in general? Like, or what have I been working on lately? Lately, I've been doing, we did the greenhouse, we just put together Robin and Sebastian's house. What else have we been working on? The paths have been taking actually quite a long time to do. But it's, I mean, it's coming together for sure. Which is kind of crazy when you start looking at it. This part does take forever. I can admit. It takes a hot minute. Let's change that shrub to here. Yeah, recently the patterns on the ground have been a big thing. I mean, doing all of this is not quick. I've been doing it all over. The forest especially took a really long time. The town's in a really good spot. I still gotta do... This was a very first thing I ever threw on here, so there's a lot to fix there. But, I did Clint's recently. So that was put over there. And then, yeah, we've been doing community center, or not the community center. Community center still needs work. We've been doing the forest. Oh, the one I wanted. Okay, it is. Your island is in the best condition right now, and you're thinking of restarting. It's totally up to you. I mean, I think it said probably close to like 500 hours in this game, and that's since we repicked the game up in 2024. Before that, I probably had 100, 200, somewhere around there, and then, but that was on my old console. Okay, let me look at this. I think I could add a little bit more of the dirt path. Actually, I'm gonna do both here and here. Well, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Can I curve that? I can. Yes. We're taking liberties where we have to, but for the most part, we're trying to make it pretty crystal clear exactly what this island is. Hi, Nicole. This part just does truly take forever. So let's curve these. I got really sidetracked there. The whole point was to finish Robin's area, and then I said, wait a minute. Let's go this way. You're finally home from work so you can play Animal Crossing, Nicole. I love that for you. We're We're just here working on paths. I am starting to time travel a little bit to try and see if I can get Agnes out. I think it's going to take me a minute, but hopefully this month we can try and villager hunt for our final villager. We'll see. Thank you for the follow. I have the villagers. Let's look. Agnes is gonna leave eventually, and then we have Dobie as our George, Harvey, or Bones is our Harvey, Felicity is our Penny, Kiki is our Krobus, Robin is our Robin, Muffy is Abigail, Lionel is Lewis, Maple is the Trash Bear, and Ken is Shane. That is who I have. I still feel like this should go, actually, all the way to this fence. My island theme is Stardew Valley. So all of those character names I just labeled, they are characters in Stardew Valley. And if you have never played Stardew Valley, I really recommend looking into it and trying it out yourself. It is a game that I recommend to pretty much everyone, ever. I'm gonna like this. I don't hate it. It's tedious, but it is kind of nice at the same time that a lot of this map just... It's just putting down dirt and trees. Once it's done, it looks nice, but it is incredibly taxing doing all of this like one at a time. Hi, Grace. How are you? I am very excited about the World Cup. We have tickets, and it seems like now that all the countries are here and like the friendlies have started, it feels like other people are getting excited because I've asked people if they're going, if they have tickets, and they're like, no. I'm like, what do you mean? But it's also easily accessible to me because I don't have to travel to go see a game. But even the people here, they're like, no, I'm not going. I'm like, what? Karen, how do you get all of that? Meaning what? The custom patterns and everything, you have to have at least a 3-star island, and then you get access to terraforming, which gives you the hard hat and gives you access to all of this fun stuff. Any tips for beginners? I would say critter catching and fishing will get you a ton of money. Dig up the bells. There's a little glow once a day. There's all the dig spots that you see. There's one that glows and it has money in it. If you plant the money back in it, it will grow into a money tree walking around one day, and he'll buy him for more money. Those are always some good solid tips. God, this is gonna take forever. I'm gonna start back here. Let's just go in order. Oh my gosh, it just keeps going forever. I gotta focus on this part up here first. I don't even know what I'm doing the rest of that yet. I haven't figured that out. I've been kind of avoiding the community center because I don't love my options. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Do two. I'm only gonna do a couple of these because then I think they become a lot real quick. Even up here, I feel like I really sparsed everything out really far. I'll probably add more up there. Thank you, Katie. I like adding this one in quite a bit because it's got rock and the greenery. Oh, not my controller. Wait, what? My controller just fell asleep again. Come on. There we go. I don't think I like that there. I'm gonna put it here instead. Trying to not force things, like, to look organic, but still look organic. It's very difficult. It's a constant struggle. That's enough green. Let's add some rock. What if I change? No. I can't force it. I can't force it. Even though I want to. Though everything in my bones is telling me to force it. Change that to this and see if I like that. It's not bad. No, those are all in a row. I'm gonna add one of these here. Nope. I'm realizing now there's a huge gap here with like nothing going on. For some reason, I really like these at the front of things. Oh, that was a nice neck pop. Oop, wrong one. I have my pattern. I have my process. I have one there. I might put this one here instead. And then we'll go back and do these. There's nothing in the middle. I'm forcing it. I can feel that I'm forcing it. I'll come back and reassess later. And then, again, like one more of these. Okay, that's pretty solid. Might add a few up here. This is definitely sparse. I don't think I knew what I was doing up here yet. Hi, Mel. Was the 500 ticket hunt successful, or did you end up compromising? Kinda. We found Robin, whose house is here now, which is like, was on the list, but I definitely think I really wanted Roscoe over Robin. So it was like, we technically found somebody, but like, I think I had a favorite. So, and then we gotta do all, it just never ends. The paths truly, truly never end. I don't know that I have that in me to do that today. We got another big portion of the paths done, but I just don't think I have it in me for that today. But that's done, so now I can... That doesn't look too bad. You get the idea. Can I see your entrance? Kadani, it's really not that great. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It is more of a means to an end. Like, it is serving... the airport's basically Willie's house in Stardew Valley, because I had nothing... I didn't know what else to do with it. Maybe I should add some trees and stuff. Oh, I'm gonna be real honest. I ignored the balloons. On my main island, I wouldn't ignore them, but I kind of have to for, like, I just don't need them. I guess I don't have to ignore them, but I don't need them. Put some stuff away for now. Get my pockets organized because I'm gonna put some trees and some shrubs. And we're done with those. I have a feeling I'm gonna need those in a different color. It's fine. I did it to myself. Get some trees and some shrubs. So I think I've got the pink ones in my pockets right now. I'll grab these. I'm actually running out of the pine trees. Shocker. Okay. So let's look. Let's go over here and put a couple up here. Let me put a fake bridge down. I'll do this one. That works. I don't really think I have room anywhere for a tree over here, unfortunately, but let's do one. Wish I had more room here. I should do some shrubs. Those are all camellia, okay. Room. I'd have to put it like with the yeah. Ugh, I don't love it. I don't love my options, but I don't love having no tree over here either. Ugh. Throw it here for now. If I really wanted to, I would have to put it like here. Which I could, honestly. I feel like I need to put a couple more, at least one other pattern down where I can see the pattern, since now that's all covered up by a tree. I already did that one. It's fine. Okay. Next, we want some more shrubs. I'm gonna do one of each. And then probably I'd like to put one maybe here. It'll work. It will. And then at least one or two here. Thank you for sharing the live. Sorry, I'm not being very chatty at the moment. I'm low-key focused. Okay, so that's over there. We're gonna pretend this is this area, so let's do a shrub. We could do, wait, no. Do a shrub here. And this thing is gonna break at any second. What is for dinner? Great question. I don't know. We will see. I just know we're not grilling out tonight. That's all I got. Also could put up, let me put up the map on screen if you're over on TikTok so you actually know what the heck I'm referencing. So that is, like there's some more shrubs here. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Let's get some more of the camellia starts out. If I have any left. Do I only have... No, I do have plumeria. I'm almost out. The way I thought I was gonna have far too many shrubs, joke's on me. What next? Let me grab, where's, oh, my storage shed is right there. Do I have any more of these fences, or do I need to make some? I probably need to make some. No, I have to, okay, I have some, great. Oh, I should grab if I've got any more of the country kind of fencing. You committed to making jambalaya and you didn't know you had to cut 1,000 things. That's so funny. Yeah, jambalaya takes a while. I make like easy version, which is like like a package of pre-mixed rice with all the spices already in it, and then I throw in some sausage. But there's definitely better versions, obviously. That is like simple, basic, not trying enough, honestly. I want to grab these, yeah. Yes, Lily, I have a couple. I just haven't gotten there yet in this particular area. But I've got, because we're going to save this when it's done to spring. And so we've got, whichever one this is, and the sweet peas. Which I think are both spring, right? And then we've got weeds that I'm going to place down. And then I'm also going to put down the actual, like, wood and stone pieces. Because I couldn't find Stardew Valley looking stone or wood. So we're just putting down physical ones. Is Sweet Pea summer? Shoot, well then I gotta find a different one. What else is spring? I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I thought that was the case. And don't look at my crappy community center. I don't know what's going on with it. It's awful. I don't know which sucks, because the community center is so important in this game, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I do, maybe if I grab, it's not right, but I'm just gonna put this in between. That looks kind of crappy. Great. Dandelion leek. If I could find a good leek, because I love the leeks in this game. I save him for George, my bestie. My Pookie. I could put a tree in here, right? You can put a tree next to fencing. Yeah, let's put a tree here. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Let's do that, and then we'll do... I think it's these ones. I'm gonna switch them, actually. It's so many shrubs. I still have these over here? I think I do. No, I picked them up. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this shovel into a nice one. Is it just called shovel? There it is. Hi, Endless Nightmare. Hello, welcome in over on the Purple app. So happy to have you. Sorry, sometimes I get really focused. Sometimes I have basically the map we're trying to recreate full screen over here. So when I'm like really focused, I forget to like bring back the chat so I can actually see it. One of these days I want to get one of those like 14-inch really small screens to like put underneath so that way it can just be chat. But for the most part now, my setup works, but I do occasionally miss stuff because I get really distracted, which now that it's getting a little dark out because I think it's gonna rain soon, I'm gonna turn that light on. Am I done? I think I'm done for now. This is such a big area that I don't know what to do with. Let's do some... I'm gonna do some wormies. One thing I don't like about the wormies process is that they have to be on... They can't be on the traditional dirt. I have to put them on the grass because there's just... I can't put them on top of the yellow. Which is a bummer. It's probably way more wormies than a girl needs, but I truly, truly love my wormies. So much. Before I get that far, what does this area look like? There's probably a lot more shrubs and trees over here. There's definitely a giant tree here, so let me get my storages here. Oh, I put the wrong tree in there. I should grab that out, actually. I want to put a regular tree in there. I'm going to put a fruit tree in the middle there. I'm going to put an apple. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Man, it's already 6 o'clock, jeez. I have to go to work tomorrow. Let's put a... Put a regular hardwood tree there, and then I want to do... This is a big ol' area, so let me just... Sure. I'm gonna have to go get more shrubs. That's too close, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I might dig this up later if it gets to be in the way, but for now, it's great. This community center just feels so boring because I don't know how else to decorate it because I cannot find good community center patterns at all. These are so large, but I don't really have a better option. Maybe I get rid of this. That is not, I meant to curve that, but that's okay. Maybe I just, honestly, that feels like too much. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm just gonna get rid of those, which I think will be fine. And then we're taking artistic liberties now. It has to be done. This is what I'm doing. That won't look right, right. Okay. What am I grabbing? Where is it? Did I miss it? No. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. It's literally right there. Okay. We're just sticking this outside. I don't have an indoors to put it in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I could put it, maybe I could put like a second level. Becky, thank you for redeeming your Patches point on the purple app. Hello. I'm like, do I put this? Doesn't really match at all. Can I do it there? It probably won't let me do it there. No, it's gotta be there, or that looks so dumb. That middle star, I feel like, could have been done a little better. Other option. Why can I not terraform there? This might be dumb. The Spyro trilogy was on sale for $9.99. That's awesome. I'm just gonna go the easy way. Actually, I might need to do it like this, which is fine. The way I left it on the ground. I know it's supposed to be a clock on top of it, but I'm kind of just like, you know, just go with it. I can either leave it there, or I move all the stalls forward, like just an inch. Which I could also do. I'm gonna try it. So I think that works. but I'm gonna have to do it like this. Dang it. So much work to pull it like an inch. I wonder if I can curve that, actually. Since I'm not using the edges, it might be kind of nice to curve, if it'll let me. Actually, I can already tell it's going to be difficult if I do that way, so let's not. Let's not make things really hard on myself for no reason. I think that might just have to do. It's a little strange. But you get the idea. I might have to go get more shrubs, which is crazy. Let's do 2 of these. There's times when I'm doing this and I'm like trying to follow the pattern of the kind of shrubs that the game has and where they're laid out in the area, and there's other times that I just kind of have to say, oh well, we're doing our best, and our best is today. Like next to the stairs, there's a couple of shrubs, and we're probably gonna do, we could do 2, but this feels like a lot of shrubs in this area, like a lot. Maybe we'll just do 1. How do you get all the fruits, Sandy? And thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. So you have your native fruit, which is obviously on your island. You have like a secondary fruit that you can find when you visit Mystery Islands through Nook Miles tickets. And there will be some islands that are full of that fruit, and that's your secondary fruit. There's one fruit that some of your neighbors and like your villagers and your mom might give you. So that's 3. There's one that when you go to the Mystery Islands, all Mystery Islands will have coconut trees on them. That's how you get coconuts, and you can plant those. And then the 5th one, the only way you can get it is if you have Nintendo Online. There will always be one fruit that you cannot get without Nintendo Online, and either a friend brings it to you, you go to Treasure Islands, you go to someone's island that's opening up their gates, like that. Unfortunately, the only way to get all of them is having Nintendo Online, but you can get 4 of the 5 otherwise. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Got this big ol' landmass here, and I don't have enough space. Or I just don't have enough stuff to put in it. There's like 2 shrubs. Actually, I'm gonna put it here. There's actually a couple of shrubs over here. Let's do... This is another one of those where I'm, for some reason, deciding to follow exactly how the map has it. And then other areas, I just kind of give up. You're very welcome. There's so much going on over here. I need to clean that up. But I'm kind of lazy. I literally have, this is such a big gap, and I just don't know what to do with all of this space. I might switch that, though. I guess there's plenty more shrubs back there, too. That need to go there, at least. The shrubs just are truly never ending. I don't think I really noticed how bad it was in the past. Did I get all these shrubs? I did, but we're gonna make that one another camellia. I am gonna have to go get more. I think we're still in season that sells those. I think Leif was selling them earlier. The bike over here. I do not like this swing set thing, but I don't really have an option. Okay, well that's my officially. That should be my last of those, so that's not amazing. And then that'll be... Do I even have a tree in my pocket? I do. I do have a bench over there. I probably should. I don't know that I can put them much closer. Does that even leave enough room? Yeah, I could put that closer. Don't you just love my talking out loud process? Isn't it great? Altrin, currently I am actually using my Switch OLED. I do have a Switch 2, but that's what I play my Forever Island on, that I can still, like, visit my villagers and do the fun things. In order for me to do my themed islands, I prefer to keep these on my OLED so I can save them as a dream address and then erase them when I'm ready to do a new theme. And then still keep the dream address with that island theme. It's just the tree. Could leave a few of these. Can't even go that way. Let's see. So over here, we got those. I could put one. I still do not know how I'm doing this tunnel thing at all. I'm like, do I just throw a couple gazebos up there for this tunnel? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I do not have a clue on what to do there. Part of me thinks I should make this almost whiter, but I'm also like, I'm kind of committed now. But the pond is definitely a little small compared to the rest of it. When you think about the map of Stardale. I'm gonna clean this up. It's bothering me. I leave a few, but then they also spread is the problem. Okay. I feel like we've gotten like a lot of the major stuff I wanted to get done today. Maybe we'll go to Lathe real quick. I do need a lot more shrubs. But I still don't know what I'm doing with this. It looks stupid. And I don't... Let's Google how to make a tunnel in Animal Crossing. I should have done that a long time ago. Oh, I do need to change the color of Shane's house. Oh, now I understand what people were saying about the floating brick. Haha. Oh, interesting. Okay, that was my intention. Sorry, I'm looking at online references. Have I ever bought those Mario Kart brick things before? If not, I'm gonna go see. I should go see Tom Nook anyway, because let's first update Ken's house to kind of look like Marnie's, if we can. So the background is just, they're a bunch of soundproofing panels. They're like a thick felt, and I hang them up. I originally got them for my old office when it was smaller. And audio, oh my god. Audio was like bouncing off the walls, so... And audio, I got them because I needed them to film for my other type. I used to do a lot of YouTube videos. So I got them for content as like a backdrop, but then also purposeful. And now I just really like them. Don't worry, I'm okay. I do in fact make myself cough because I swallow dry air all the time. Now I'm looking up Marnie's home. Marnie's ranch. Okay. Okay. Let's go, Ken. You know what I kind of want to do? Because I'm really struggling with Marnie's home. I kind of want to go to that one Stardew Valley island and maybe get some, like, final inspiration from it. Now that most of our island is... It's not done, but it's getting close. I think now that I have a lot of things like done, because every time I go to the Stardew Valley themed island, I just get really overwhelmed with how many things there are to look at, and I know I don't have half of the patterns. I might keep it with that and just let me see what's possible. I do like the stones, but I don't really need the stone. Actually, these are awful options. Never mind. Let's see if that works. And then what about... That's kind of correct. Oh, that's better. I think I like that. And then actually the door is supposed to be red. So maybe more like... I hate when the reds don't match. Probably do that one. They just feel too fancy. So either that or... It's a nice red. So is that? I mean, that matches pretty perfectly, though. Let's see. It's gonna convince me to do it like this, isn't it? I feel like I've made every house the same. That's so red. Absolutely not. Probably do that one. Too many options. I keep struggling with this brown color. Because that's more yellow. Okay, definitely sticking with this wall color. Now the question is probably this one. We could try it, and if I hate it. So it's either this or this. I feel like we go with this one, as usual. Great. Shocker. Leave the interior as is, because I don't touch that. I'm not looking forward to the day that I have to deal with the interiors again. I have been really enjoying not dealing with those. It's not Nook Mile. I think I'm in the wrong section. Ooh, I saw it. Where'd it go? Nope. I'm gonna buy 5 today and probably buy 5 tomorrow. Okay, I really want to go see this other Stardew Valley island. Hi, Thea! What is happening? Oh, I just clicked on something. Oh no. Oh well. Well, cool. I want to quickly find this Stardew Valley island. because I know I can find the pattern. Or I know I can find the custom code pretty easily. You're gonna hear audio for a second. Oh, no, you're not, actually. Hang on. Let me skip this. Let me see if I can find this. Where is his code? There it is. Haha. Okay. Don't look on the inside of my house. It's horrid. Horrible. Just absolutely awful. And it's not going to get any better. I'm an exterior designer. I am not an interior designer. Simmer your expectations with what's going on here. Did I end the game? I thought I was ending construction. I did that. Good job, me. Go me. I'm such a good streamer. Via, my theme is Stardew Valley. And I just did this stupidly. Doing great. The load times take 7 years. Did not mean to do that. No, that's okay. Stardew Valley. We are essentially recreating the whole map of Stardew Valley, minus Ginger Island. We're gonna attempt the desert at least a little bit. I haven't gotten mentally to that yet. That is a afterthought, but we don't have room for Ginger Island, so. I'd say now we're about like, what, 60? 70% done? Maybe I'll say 70. Let's try this again. And we were about to go to, before I close the island, we're about to go visit another Stardew Valley themed island because I want to see how they're doing, specifically Marnie's area, and maybe get some other inspiration now that I've kind of got most of it. I didn't want to like copy and paste other people's islands, but now that it's in a pretty good spot, I feel like I'm just struggling on a few things. I haven't done a dream address I haven't visited a dream address in a minute. We'll probably get off after this, because I started around 3-ish, so we've been on for 3 hours, and we've gotten some good progress done. while that's loading, I have to... My screen might look a little wonky real quick. There it goes. Okay, close that. Okay, let's try that. Yep, in classic we lost it. Hang on. We're back. Okay, great. I'm gonna check it again, but this thing never is available. Every time I've been to this island before, and every time I've checked this, it's just been blank. Yep. That's what I thought. Okay. I am seeing our cute little Harvey hanging out over here. That's a cute... I never thought about using the piggy banks. Okay. I'm gonna take some notes. This is my dream for this, but these... I'm pretty sure these custom paths do not exist anymore. These custom patterns. Fairly certain don't exist. I'm gonna take some notes. Oh, but I see they basically, like, made one out of bookshelves and custom patterns. Interesting. Okay. I like using these for weeds. They use so many custom patterns that they probably couldn't use any additional custom patterns on the ground. Yeah, I don't think any of these exist anymore, which is infuriating, but it's fine. I could do that with the hedges. Maybe. But I kind of like my shrubs. And then this is, okay, so that's Leah's house. Cute. Yeah, mine does not look like this. Okay. So they built it. Can I even look at my patterns while I'm here? I can. So they basically did this for the door, then this, and then this. And it's not perfect, but so they just put it in front of a building. Okay. Oh, and then for the roof, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna take a... I don't think this is how I'm gonna end up doing it, but I'm gonna take a picture of it because I'm struggling. Hi, Comedy! Good to know that they also struggled with the hat house. The hat mouse. Yeah, nothing. Solid. They also... They too struggled. I mean, it looks good. But it's a giant house. I like their little wizard's castle, though. Cute. Okay, so for this one, they didn't even put anything in the middle of the holes. They just left it blank. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing visions. At least they had room for this. I'm jealous. I did not have room for this pond. I still don't have a barn. I guess I could use... Because I'm going to get... For Agnes instead of Quinn, I could put Quinn's house on my farm if I had the space to make it a coop. Oh, wait. This is a really good idea, actually. That's really smart. Is there... There's not, like, a purple gummy bear thing, is there? That I can make for, like, the, This is what I wanted my cave to look like. But it just wasn't giving what it needed to give. Because I'm trying to do it this way. And then, yeah, my desert's gonna be something similar to this and just throw it around. This is cute. Same pattern as mine. Is this supposed to be robins? Yeah. Oh, I should get the telescope. I kind of forgot about fences over at her house. That's cute for the train. Just like a little nod because there's not really room. Oh my god, their community center's giant. Yeah, I don't have these patterns. I cannot find these patterns. They're not working on Twitch? I heard them. Why did I hear them but you didn't? Oh. Try them now. Actually, they should have worked. That's really weird. Enable monitoring options.
She's really good.
I think I... Okay, good. Earlier, there was someone raided, and my ears heard it twice, and I could not figure out why, so I turned some stuff down. Okay, good to know that this little path looks exactly like mine. That is identical to how I did mine. That's really funny, though. I wish my community center could look like that, but it cannot. It shan't. Oh, I like how they put the slide behind it. That actually looks really nice. Okay. Okay. Seeing what they're putting down. The vines are interesting. Ooh, I should do that. Get the campfire. I feel bad that I'm like copying some things. And this is why I didn't want to come here sooner, because I wanted to have most of the island planned. Is that Willie's? That's so cute for Willie's. They have a little... They have even the little bridge. There's some things I really like about theirs, but there's also things I really like about mine. That are different. That I'm really happy with how I did them. So, God, your Joja Mart is... This is giant. Okay. Oh, I should get a football. I think the fact that I think they used every single spot they had open for these kind of custom patterns, that they didn't have room for the floors and the stone and stuff. So I think I'm happy with how I've done it. I think there are certain things that scream Stardew Valley about theirs, like these patterns, but also my dirt floors and the stone, I think, scream Stardew Valley as well. And I think it's still quite easy to tell where you're supposed to go. So, well, I should put an easel in front of that house too. Of Leah's. I'm gonna put a camera in front of the Able Sisters too. Okay. No, I'm glad I came here to see kind of how they're doing things, but I'm pretty happy with mine. Okay, we're gonna go back. I need to work on the beach. The beach is the next, I think, decent step. Finishing Marnie's. If I can finish that, I'm gonna be happy. And then I need more plants for my greenhouse. Everybody's so creative. Bella, my island name is just Stardew. Nobody look at the house. The house is atrocious. Look away. And honestly, my house in Stardew was not much better because I never decorate it. I feel like I should move this down. And maybe make it smaller. So I can maybe have enough room for a coop. Let me look at... Those are giant layouts. I kind of want to redo this, to be totally honest with you. Thought I heard Mr. Bestie coming up to talk about dinner. I did not, but he might be coming up shortly. We'll see. I did find a Fairy Rose pattern, though. Comedy. Honey Farm. I know. It just feels too big, and I know I'm not utilizing it properly. Oh, we also found I found the iridium sprinkler, which has been great. So we built this whole thing at the start of stream for my greenhouse. I'm gonna put, I think, some more plants to be like, pretend to be trees. And then I'm growing pumpkins. I didn't make it big enough, but it's what it is. But I think this is too many. I'm really happy with it. I was really struggling. And then we added a few, we're gonna add shrubs there. And then I put these smaller ones up here to try and give it the illusion that it's a little bit taller. I thought about doing more of these up there too, to like really make it feel tall, but I'm happy with it. And then if I somehow have room for like a mini coop, even if it's just like a 4x4 of the storefronts in red, I think it could be cute. Hi, Levi Ackerman. Hello. I think I need to start over with this. Because I want to dig up all of these flowers and put fairy rose honey. And then put an iridium sprinkler too. And my pockets are full. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm going to look up best honey layouts again. Best beehive layouts that don't take up as much room is the key. Okay, this one. Gosh, that's a lot, but we can do something like that. I don't know if I really have time for this today, because like I'm not planning on streaming that much longer, but we're committed. To at least, is that all beekeeper hives? I think so. Still have my shovel, right? Okay. These are the only flowers I have on this entire island, and I'm about to remove them. Maybe I want it. Part of me really wants to do like an all beehive island because it's like so integral to what we do, but I also like the idea of having actual room for a coop and using a bunch of wheat. And maybe putting a little pond. But like there's so little room left. Oh, wrong button. Wrong spot. No, not get something out. Put something away. Or is this it? No? There it is. Okay. No, I knew it. Okay. We're gonna start over. No, I definitely want to do a coop. I'm just like, how big do I want to make? Like, I like the idea of making a huge one, but also it just takes up so much freaking space. I did all that, and I'm like, I don't know where to start. Maybe at least just moving it down to the edge will, like... What about my patterns? Ooh, let's do this. I don't know if I'd use any of those. That one could be cute, but I'm probably going to delete that at some point. I should use one that's actually meant to be in this game. To not take up extra space. What if I do... I'm gonna have to move these a ton. It's all just beehives. Oop, I'm gonna go one over. And this needs to go like this. I'm gonna do my little... Maybe I'll put wheat in between it. Or I could put a bunch of fairy roses on the ground, honestly. That could be cute. Because now I'm like, what do I do with all this space? I guess it's a big old gap. What am I supposed to do with that? I'll do it for now, and then I'll move them around. Is this how I did it? I honestly don't remember anymore. I'm like second guessing everything. I wasn't... Yeah, I'll probably get off at 7. I need to. But tomorrow we're gonna play Pocopia, so that's fun. Like, do I really do this just for one? I feel like I'm doing this wrong. It's like I forgot. I should be starting from, like, the center. That does take up so much less space, though. I kind of want to do... I might do a whole square. Just so the fairy rose does not get cut off. That's so wide, though. It's fine. It's all gonna be covered in honey anyway. Or beehives. Don't worry, I'm not crashing out. Even though I kind of want to, but I'm not going to. I think I did that right. I don't know how much room this actually saves now that I look at it. It actually doesn't at all. Now that I'm here. In fact, it might do the opposite. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know what layout I wanted to do. You've been getting ready for work while watching? Well, I'm glad that I could keep you company. Like, this works on Ginger Island when there's tons of space to go around it, so I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm not gonna crash now. This is dumb. This is dumb. This is dumb. I need a better layout. Or I just do like a square. But still make it like I can run around it. Let's try that. I don't remember how wide it went the first time. I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it. We're just gonna do it the way it needs to be done. I hate that those cut off. That actually makes me annoyed. It's gonna do another layer of them. At least I'm kind of seeing a vision. Should I have done that on the light dirt? No, I think I've been doing all of the... No, that's light. I'm questioning it. But the dark druid kind of makes it look like it's watered. I'm just struggling because, like, it's dark out. So it's changing it's changing my perception. I'm just gonna do one row of beehives around it. I think it'll look cute. Guess I didn't need to do it that way, but it's fine. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna do it like that. Because you can still go around it. It's the way I made and bought so many of these and now I'm not using them. I think we're gonna end after this. I mean, it's basically 7. No, I can't do it that way. It'll be easier in the long run if I do it here and make sure I space everything correctly. I can't tell if I like them that way or not. Now that I think about it, they should be even with it. It looks dumb if they're not. I'm making this so difficult. Don't know why I didn't start from the top. And now I'm like... Wait a minute. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. The whole point was to shift this down. And I'm not doing it. Literally haven't checked chat in like 5 minutes because I'm just too focused on this. It's too difficult. Not doing that again. Okay. Let's do this the fast way. And that saved all of half a second. Okay, so I can put a bunch of wheat around here, which would be cute. And then I'll put like a 4x4 here. I'm gonna grab one. I know I don't have it in red because I just went and changed the colors. But let me grab some storefronts. I have them in white. I don't know if I'm going to use the gazebo or not. How did I do this with the saloon? Did I do two on a side? I think I made it pretty giant now that I think about it. No, I did one. Oh, and then I did two in the front. That's right. With the door. We could do that. It's really big, though. I don't think I have room for all that. I feel like that just takes up so much space when I could leave it as I'm gonna leave it as is. Turn that white. We'll place a bunch of wheat. I'm gonna place a couple of... There's no chicken animal in this game, is there? Might add some little pigs. Like, there's no chicken... I don't know, furniture. Wrong thing. I am still at it, but we're about to get off, actually. I'm gonna put all of these thousands of beehives that I painstakingly gathered for clearly nothing. These are all beehives, jeez. Maybe I'll throw them on a random beach that's not being used somewhere at the end. My favorite part. Do I get just the yellow kind, or do I get some of the... I think I get some of this. I think it's a good middle ground. I'm really just grabbing stuff. Didn't mean to start there. Thank you for the follow. Oh gosh, it just got bright. I'm blind. That doesn't feel organic at all. That actually feels quite not organic. Nope. Okay, great. That's better, but then you can't even see the chicken. Let's see if I can do this, like, slightly in there. Yes! That is what I wanted. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Nope. Definitely not on top of it. It's better. Much, much better. I'm also way overthinking this, but... I'm gonna see how this looks in the daylight. I might currently hate the green. We'll see. Hi, O'Reilly. Thank you for redeeming your patches point. Now suddenly it's too much green. Where's my gold? Not at the workbench. I think I might stick with the white or with the yellow, but we'll see how it looks tomorrow or whenever I pick this back up, so probably Thursday. Lies. And just like that, she found a way to add wheat into her island. Riley, I'm good. Well, unfortunately, I'm about to end stream for today. But tomorrow we'll be back working on some more Pocopia. I want to get through more of the quests and the storyline because I'm way behind. And working on the Pokedex. And then we will hopefully be back on this on Thursday. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. We made some good progress. We just through this here, we moved the beehive to be a little smaller. We made our greenhouse. It's still out. I still need to add a bunch of stuff on the sides, but that's in progress. And we did a bunch of pathing. So I feel like we got some good stuff done today. If you are over on the Purple app, we will go raid somebody, of course, so make sure you copy the messages, or the raid messages, to make sure to share the love. If you're over on TikTok, I appreciate you all hanging out. Join the Discord if you haven't. It's linked in my bio. I'll be back, like I said, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central playing Pocopia, and then Thursday at the same time playing more of this Stardew Valley themed Animal Crossing Island. And then over the weekend, TBD, because I got family stuff to do. But we will hopefully stream at least once. 3-1 on a Glade Natural Fairy Core Island. Okay, let's raid Kayla. They're working on day 1 of their new island theme. Looks cute. But thank you all so much for being here. I know. It's been such a busy time. I feel you. But I'm so glad you stopped in to say hi. So thank you so much. I've been so busy the last couple of days that I haven't even had time to do Wordle. So if that tells you anything. Okay, bye.
Okay, so wait, should we do max spells right now